Important development pertaining to the Kavad Yatra. The QR code row has reached the doors of the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court has issued a notice to the state governments of Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand. Both the states have been asked to explain the rules for eateries on the Kavad Yatra route, including, of course, the name of the owners of the concerned dhabas or stores along the way, and eateries as well. The petitioner in this case, a man named Apurvanand Jha, had complained to the Supreme Court that this violates not just privacy, but also ends up resulting in religious profiling. Let me in fact go across to my colleague Harish, who will take us through the details of what transpired in the Supreme Court. It's a fairly detailed petition that has made a series of allegations, Harish, that the QR code requirement as well as the display and the license of the owners of that particular establishment along the Kavad Yatra route ends up violating privacy. The petitioners also argued that this amounts to religious profiling. The Supreme Court has now decided to issue a notice to the state governments in this regard. Tell us about what the proceedings were in court and what did the Supreme Court say orally when issuing a notice.
Yes, that's right, Siddharth. In fact, this Kavad Yatra route QR code row has reached the Supreme Court, as you rightly put. This is a petition filed by Professor Apurvanand Jha. In fact, he has questioned, he has challenged and sort of direction against UP government and Uttarakhand government for issuing the rule that all the eateries along the Kavad route all the dhabas and eateries should display QR code to ascertain the name of the owner and all other details, and they have called it religious profiling, economic boycott, and exclusion by identity, an attempt to exclude the Muslim community from the doing business in that route. And they have said that this is only an attempt to circumvent last year's order, whereby the Supreme Court had stayed the rule as per which all the dhabas and the eateries had to display the name of the owner, address, and also of the not only the owner, proprietor, and also all the employees and staff of such an eatery or dhaba. So the petitioner Apurvanand Jha argued that when such stay is pending, this is another attempt to circumvent that particular order of last year, July 2024, and therefore the Supreme Court had to intervene. The Supreme Court bench today admitted the petition and has sought the view of the Uttarakhand government and also the Uttar Pradesh government as to why such a rule has been brought in, and they have been asked to justify this rule at a time when there is a stay operating as far as the last year's order, which had said that all the eateries and dhabas should display the name of the proprietor, the manager, and all the employees of a particular dhaba or eatery. So today it's a big development as far as this controversy is concerned, with the Supreme Court issuing notice to the governments of Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh asking them to justify this particular rule.